Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is actually 6 days to the hatching of my turkey, which has been incubating eggs. So this is the turkey that is currently incubating, and it is going to be hatching on the 11th of May 2024. This turkey initially was incubating 13 eggs. Upon doing some checks, we found out that 2 eggs were not fertilized, and currently it is incubating about 11 eggs that are fertilized. This turkey will be hatching in 6 days, so it's time for us to move it from here. So guys, we're going to be discussing about what to do if your turkey is expecting to hatch. Should you go ahead and leave it with your other flock? What are the challenges that you would face if you try to do so? What are the risks, and what is the best thing to do if you're going to be brooding turkeys? From our experience, we have found out that whenever your turkey is going to be hatching, it is best that you remove it from your flock, because the moment those young chicks are hatched and they come out to venture out in this area where these other turkeys are dealing, trust me guys, those turkeys are going to peck those chicks, and which can actually cause mortality on your farm. So the best thing is going to be that whenever your turkey is planning to hatch, or it is nearing hatching, it is best that you isolate it so that you avoid any event where you're going to be losing chicks. Now, if you've been following the channel, there is these 3 chicks. Remember previously our turkey hatched 4 chicks, and out of the 4, we have 3 surviving. These ones have made it to 3 months, and actually today is the day we integrate them into the older flock. The cage where they have been staying is what we are going to be using for this turkey that is going to be hatching. So we have kind of cleaned it. So this is the cage which we have previously cleaned. This cage is where the other 3 chicks were currently staying. So I've cleaned it. I'm going to be moving the nest into that box to kind of keep the heat because you see that the cage is suspended off the ground. You need something to keep the heat, otherwise it can affect the hatching of the eggs. So I will be using that box plus the other warm material which the turkey is currently staying on. So how do you identify the eggs which are bad and really not bad? You need to get a light source, and you point it over this round shape where the air space of the egg is. You should be able to see that the egg actually has something developing in it. This is going to help you in a way that you don't actually wait for so long when you're actually waiting for nothing. So that's very key when it comes to you having turkeys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this turkey the other side, and then just watch whether it will be able to actually sleep on the eggs instantly as I move the eggs. So guys, this is it moved here in the cage. This is where now this turkey is going to be incubating going forward for the next 6 days, and I'll just be putting it in the cage and see whether it will actually move to the eggs. I hope that it really doesn't get distracted and it moves straight away to sleep on the eggs. So as I achieve that, I am good to go. So guys, as you can see, I have successfully migrated this turkey to this environment, and you can see it is now sleeping on the eggs. So for the next 6 days, this turkey is going to be here. We are going to be providing it feeds and water, and just waiting for the chicks to hatch. Now this way it is going to ensure that whenever your chicks hatch, there's actually nothing that can harm your chicks, and then they are safe. Because guys, it's really pain for you to be able to have chicks hatch, and then for some reason you lose them to other turkeys. So this way you are able to protect your flock. So guys, now that nesting area is vacant, so we're going to prepare another laying nest and put it there for other turkeys to be able to lay. As you can see, we have some activity going on in that nesting area. So we'll just be having 2 nesting areas ready for any of these turkeys to lay in, because like you can see, all these turkeys are of laying age. We still have more 2 there. Also, those are of laying age. And actually, the one which hatched the other 3 chicks which we showed you is actually that one there, which after actually 3 months we expect it to be laying again. So we do have high hopes that that will start laying. That's why we really need to keep the laying nests ready at all times for the turkeys to lay. Now, what is also going to be very important, guys, is ensure that you have good amount of feeds for your turkeys, especially the laying ones. Give them access to feeds so that they are able to lay well. Like you can see, this feeder here still has some feeds. And guys, it is afternoon, but the turkeys have been able to eat the feeds and they have left some in the feeders. Like you can see, all these feeders still have feed. And of course, give unlimited access to water, clean water. If you have multivitamin, please add it in the water. It is going to serve you well. Here we do put sand, but currently it is really empty. We need to refill. This is where we put sand because that also helps the turkeys in processing the food in the gizzard. So it's really nice for you to provide sand to your turkeys. When your turkey is about to hatch, like 2, 3, 4 days to hatching, it's going to stop eating and is just going to concentrate on sitting on the eggs. As you can see, I have quite beautiful poults here hatching. I don't really know at this point how many have actually hatched. But so far what I can see, I think I can see about 3. I can see about 4 as of now. And these have been in these ones here. So I can actually go ahead and remove these ones here. And guys, I am quite hopeful that this turkey will be able to hatch all the eggs because I had initially checked and I was seeing some form of success. So I am quite hopeful that it will go ahead and hatch all the eggs. If you enjoy watching the video, guys, please subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so that when we upload the videos, you are notified to come and watch. Otherwise, thanks for watching.